Hello viewers, welcome to Corporani online maintenance service. Shift UI inside. Today we need to develop here the rate for service UI need to develop here. First of all, we need to see these designs inside the XD files now. Need to look like this UI need to developing here. With like this here the step need to draw here and let's start how to write down inside the Shift UI. First of all, now need to find out here the view folders inside find out here the home folders and to create here the new files and we need to give this here the name as a rate for service screen. Like this, we need to creating here the names and we need to write here. Now we need to creating first of all the mode variables. We need to declare here the present. Need to set here the environment and brackets inside slash dot present mode where mode colons and to write down here the binding present modes class we need to assign here like this configures here. Now we need to first of all the develop here the app bars and then after we need to developing here the step UI. Now we need to write here the Z stack first of all here and we need to add this here the navigations. We need to use this here the extension methods. Then after we need to declare here the which tags and also need to set here the spacing. So we need to set here the 0 and then after we need to write down here the which tag, not which tags. We need to use this here the Z stack, not Z stacks, horizontal stacks need to use here. Sorry about that. Here the confused some. That's why need to like this. Now need to declaring here the buttons. We need to use this here the previous day. Need to use this app bars. We need to copying here and we need to paste here with the replace here and now we need to change here the titles rate for service. Like this, we need to write down here the titles, and then after we need to developing here the scroll bars and to fix this here the issue, and to set here the top. Now set here the scroll view. Now inside we need to developing here the another wish text, and now need to creating here the Z stack. First of all, need to develop and we need to first of all the develop here the rectangles need this here the yellow colors inside the backgrounds need to needs here need to first of all the configures now need to rectangles set here the fill color need to set here the fill colors as a configures color primary app colors need to set here and then after we need to set here the prem and we need to set here the width we need to set here the screen width and then after we need to set here the heights we need to with percentage and we need to set here 0.5 like this heightings we need to configure and to look like this here the show here and also need to set here the some shadow we need to declare here need to shadow as 2 need to givens and then after we need to set here the paddings bottoms and we need to set here the hundreds space need to set here. Also, Z stacks need to set here the limits as I need to set here the bottoms like this configures here. Now we need to developing here the rectangles we need to draw here. First of all the UI we need to show here. Now we need to create here we stack here and we need to use this here the spacing set here the 0 and we need to declare here the space we need to need this here the bottom UI. That's why first of all we need to draw here the ratings hashtag to develop your image system name and to set here the star dot fill, and we need to set here the resizables scale to fit, and we need to set here the param width, we need to set here the 20, and also need to set here right as a 20. Now need to set here the fill, not file, that's why not showing here. Now use this here the this rating text, we need to use this here the rate of service. Now we need to set here the to 4.2, and we need to set here the font size 22, and we need to set here the regular font, and also need to set here the foreground colors dot placeholders colors, we need to set here, and similar to show this like here the UI we need to set here. First of all, we need to setting here the backgrounds colors and frames and corner radius shadow and horizontal paddings, we need to set this here the this v stack, we need to draw here the box. First of all, so we need to not show here, set first of all the frame, we need to set here the width screen width minus, we need to remove here the paddings for 30, we need to set here the both sides left and right 15 paddings, we need to put here. Now we need to set here the heights, we need to give this here the fixed sides screen width percentage, we need to set here the 50% width, we need to set for the heights, and then after we need to set here the background colors, we need to set here the backgrounds as we need to set here color white, and we need to set here the corner radius, need to given this here as a 10, and then after we need to set here the shadow dot shadow, and we need to set here the pie, and we need to set here the horizontal 50 extension methods, need to property need to calling here and look like this showing here the UI. And now we need to draw here the titles of the user text, we need to show here. First of all, we need to copy here and to paste this here. Now need to Alex Harris, give this here the name for this users similar to designs, we need to set here, and give this here the bottom 15 spacings, and also need to set here the foreground colors primary text like this setting here, and then after maybe we need to this give this here the shadow and to fix this here the shadow related inside the issue, we need to fix. Now also need to set here the foreground colors for the star rate, need to set here the foreground color for this image, need to set here the orange color for the ratings like this showing here, and then after we need to creating here the dividers, need to draw here dividers, then after another stacks we need to develop here, so horizontal stack, and we need to creating here the another's inside the dividers, we need to rectangles vertical lines we need to draw, you need to set here the fill colors, we need to color gray, and we need to set here the opacity 0.3, and we need to set here the also frame, give this here the width as a once, and also need to set here the height 17 like this configures, and to show like this here this UI. Now we need to developing here the v stack, and we need to set here the max centers same as. Now need to copy and paste both sides, we need to need this here the center for these lines, that's why I need to like this declaring here, and we need to copying here the two text fields, we need to put here text here, and we need to set here the value of this here the total jobs of the completed, so need to showing here, and set here the font size as a 17, and bold fonts we need to set here, and we need to remove here the foreground colors, we need to set here the primary text colors, and bottoms inside we need to write down here the total jobs, and we need to set here 14. Like this, we need to showing like this here, and same as now need to copy this to text and to paste here. So need to showing like this here the here's experience. So need to show here to put 5 and to write down here the years like here the showing here, and now need to developing is are the done for this box. Now we need to draw here the another rectangles. We need to show like this here the stack how to create. So need to explaining here. Now we need to outside of the which text and rectangles between. So need to draw here the another rectangle. So need to draw, need to set here the rectangle. Now we need to set here the fill color white, and we need to set this here the opacity 0 0.5 like this configures. Then after, so need to set here the corner radius. So need to set here the tens, and no needs here the corners, all corners that set. That's why need to remove these parameters. Then after, so need to setting here the padding. So need to horizontals 25. Need to give this here the more space between the left sides and right sides, and to increase here the left paddings. Then after, so need to set here the frame width. Need to set here the screen width, and you need to also set here the height. Need to set here the width percentage of the 0.53. Like this, we need to configures, and we need to try to show here this UI. Need to check here the some errors. Need to check, or need to not reflecting here. Maybe some issue. Code inside no any errors. Same as now need to copy, and another rectangles need to put here and show like this here. Now we need to decrease this here the opacity. We need to set here the 3, and also we need to setting here the corner radius 10 and horizontal space we need to 35 like this configures, and heights we need to screen with 55%. So need to set here the heights and look like to similar to show our designs. We need to setting here. Now need to time to show here the centers user image. We need to showing here. We need to configure how to write down. First of all, we need to find out here the this which text here and to over. Then after, we need to write down here image resource, and we need to set here the user to resizables and scale to fill. Then after, we need to set here the frame width is equal to 80 and height is equal to 80 like this configures. And then after, we need to set here the corner radius. We need to configurations are the needs here the 14. We need to creating here the circle. Then after, we need to set here the shadow, and we need to set here the 2. Then after, we need to set here the padding, need to bottom, and also need to configure this here the width percentage of the 0.40%. Need to set here the heights, and need to setting like this here the UI. We need to configure here the how to open these profiles. We need to set here the any links, any home page, and to check here the which place sets is good, because here the maybe menu inside we need to put this here the temporary. Now need to set here the state private variables where, and show profile, set here the false. Now show red profile like here, and we need to find out here the menu buttons for the tops, and we need to configure here set here the true. This is the configurations for the temporary for the UI look like this showing BG news, and to set here the contents red for service screen, and also need to configure here like this rate of service. Now need to runs inside the simulators and to check here the image position show, because here the not reflecting inside the canvas. Sometimes here the not responding is the Xcodes. That's why I need to use here the prefers simulators. Now we need to wait for the openings here, the home screens. Now need to clicks and to click on menu and look like this here, the similar to show our designs. On first of all, we need to increase here the image size, set here the hundreds, and to some paddings we need to decrease, set here the 100, and also set here hundreds, and to set here the corner radius 50, and we need to set here the 38, like these configurations. And again, so need to restart this app and opening here, and similar to show this our designs with this tags UI, you need to set are the done. Now another UI you need to configure, need to draw here the personal informations and reviews list. We need to developing here. Now we need to go inside the red screens and we need to configure. First of all, we need to find out here the outer cells like this sets text, and we need to developing here. Now need to set here the v stack. So need to developing here another v stack for this here the informations, and we need to set here the padding, set here the horizontals, and verticals. We need to set here the 25, like these configures are the needs. And also need to set here the spacings for set here the 0, otherwise need to more space put, because we need to already give this here the 25 spacing. That's why I need to using here. Now we need to use this here the any text fields, and we need to set here the max left, and we need to set here the font as a bolds, and need to increase this here the 22, and to set here the titles personal info, like here need to configures, and also need to set here the bottom paddings at the 15, select this configures, and now need to show here the another text fields. Now need to copy here this ratings text, and need to show here, so need to set here the secondary text. Now we need to set here the phone numbers, we need to showing here, and make sure, so need to set here the max left and bottom paddings 15s, like this configures, and also need to set here the padding, another paddings left landings, and to set this here the 25, like this configures, and to set here. Now we need to creating here the dividers, same as we need to another text fields put here, and we need to show this here the mail address, then after copy and paste two times, and we need to show this here the language, which language are the show here, then after we need to show here the this person's address, like this. That's here, remove here the regular font, have replace, need to replacing here regular font, like this. We need to configure for this UI and to removing this here the dividers. Now we need to another, so need to developing here the rates, copy here, and we need to paste this here. Also we need to set here the titles as a reviews, like this. Show here, this is the bold fonts we need to configure. Now need to set here the bottom paddings, need to increase here, also here the vertical 15s, like this sets here, and make sure, so need to set here the background colors to here access color, need to set here the secondary text, like this configures, and to fix here this issue. Now here showing like this here the informations, and increase this here the 25 to 50, like here give this here the more space, and set here the small fonts 15 like this. Again, we need to showing here the user image for the put here the review. Need to create here the horizontal stack. Now we need to create here the user image and set here the v stack first of all. Inside we need to create here the horizontal. Again, now need to copy here, paste here. Now we need to set here the good service like this titles and font size we need to set here the 13 and placeholder colors we need to set here. Same as now need to copying here and this value need to put and to showing here the username give rate you and now need to save here the image resource resizable scale to fit and we need to set here the frame. Set here the width as a 15 and also height we need to set here the 15 like the square we need to develop. Now need to find out here the user one image. Now need to copy and to paste this here. Look like this here the chat here. Then after need to throw here the ratings. We need to copy inside here the job details. We need to tomorrow. Yesterday we need to developing here this value. Throw here the star. We need to use here. We need to copy this logic here and need to paste here and we need to set here the max left. Need to set here like this UI. Need to setting here. Now need to test against for this UI inside the simulators. Here sometime not reflecting. Don't worry. Need to always working similar to designs. Now need to show like this here the UI need to increase this years 25 25 like here's starting here reload and similar to show like this here the UI and increase this here the font 14 is good. Remove here the space. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.